Yeah.
Did you get your controller working and everything?
Yeah.
So we're ready to start up.
Good. Alright. So, who are you going with? Alright. No,
Alex, do
I
you want to
can't
pull
because I
up
don't have sit on
our stream on your phone just for chat? Because
Oh,
I can't have
I can do that, yeah,
ours
yeah.
and Nick's.
Alright.
on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
So, whenever you're ready, Nick.
Are we going to do a count?
Wait.
What?
We're going to do like a 3, 2, 1 count?
I mean, if he can't hear you, so
Well, I'm saying you, like,
Oh,
the two, you
yeah.
agree and do a 3, 2,
Don't we
1.
want a full screen up there, and then split it?
you can't full
What do
screen
you mean?
split it.
Yeah, this is probably as good as we're going to get.
Alright. Whenever you're ready, Nick, you do the countdown.
This isn't bad, though. I think this will be fine.
Is
Josh is on that side, Nick's on that side. So.
Like, okay.
1.
And if we want to look closer, we'll have the streams.
Are we streaming ourselves or no?
Yeah, we're up in the corner.
Alright, Nick, I started.
Oh, I see.
So. Okay. I got the serpent staff. It isn't the best.
Alright, not bad. Who's Nick playing as? Sid?
Sid.
And who'd you pick?
I picked Rigel.
Okay, so... Alright.
I don't know who that is.
Rigel, he's the staff user, right?
Yep.
Like, really good staffs. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big fire rate on everything else.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain the house rules?
Yes. So, first of all, hi everyone. We were spending that first few minutes setting up. House rules for Ziggurat. Because we played it at my house a bunch of times. Big, like, fun investment for all of us to play. 2 major house rules. Every room has to be unlocked. So you have to step into the room enough that it actually highlights on the map. And number 2, every, like, they're the chalice rooms that give you, like, either gifts, punishments, or indifferences from the gods. You have to take all 3 if possible. If you can't take all 3 at the moment and you can before the boss, you have to do that.
Looks like Josh just found his secret room.
Yes.
First level.
Yep, Josh got the first secret room and got Warlock. Can't remember what Warlock does.
I don't know what it does either.
More mana crystal energy.
That's right. Thank you, Josh. So yeah, Nick is racing Josh, and he's over on Hannibal Lecter. If you want to watch both streams.
Yeah, you can multi-twitch that.
Yeah. Josh, what was your first one?
Huh? I honestly don't remember. I receive more damage, get more from knowledge gems.
Okay.
I jump when damaged, and the last one was mana pool increase, but I don't get as much from, like, crystals.
Okay.
Or either that or I use more mana per shot.
Okay. I'm really curious to see how this is gonna go.
Why's that?
Because I was telling you before, Nick and Josh raced this when Nick was home from school.
Right.
They raced this in my house, like, against each other. And Josh won real time by 2 minutes. Because Nick died and had to restart. Nick won in game time by like 4 minutes.
Got it.
So I'm curious to see if Nick can stay alive, if it'll be closer real time and the in-game time will be more spread apart, or like how it's going to go.
Are you? I'm currently in a room with invisible enemies. I'll be
Okay.
here for a while.
Nick gets his first boss.
That's really crappy for this run.
The invisible enemies. Yeah.
Yeah.
One dude somewhere just start firing.
Yeah. There.
There,
Okay.
found him.
So Josh got out of invisible enemies. How many rooms do you have left, Josh?
I don't know.
Well, clearly this one. The other thing I'm curious about is when Nick ran this, or like raced this against Josh last time, he continually got really big rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got like the biggest rooms that could spawn like over and over and over again.
So Nick,
Where
are
Josh got a
you're
lot more
clearing
like
all the
small rooms
right?
and long rooms,
Got it.
Okay. Nice.
which made traversal a little bit easier.
Mhm.
They got the same boss. All right, that's interesting. But yeah, so Josh is in his first boss now. This is actually a good first boss for both of them because either one of them pulling King Blob here would have been bad. I think Josh has been playing it a little bit more recently, so Blob hasn't been too bad for him. But that might have ended Nick's. Like, that might have killed him.
Nice.
How many floors are there? 10?
5.
Oh, 5?
Yeah.
Champion enemies. Wonderful.
Josh is not getting good room modifiers right now. Like,
No, Nick's looking pretty good.
yeah. I have not noticed a room modifier on him yet, but if he's had one, it has not been nearly as detrimental as the fucking invisible enemies, which is just, they're just awful.
Well, Nick found a secret.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I think that was speed up. Was what
Well,
that perk was.
Yeah. This is not looking pretty.
No, and he's already getting more XP than Josh will because he's playing Sid, who levels up faster. So there's definitely going to be a big. Well, I don't know how big because they're playing on easy. How big the level disparity is going to be.
I imagine it's gonna be a little big.
I don't know if Nick keeps getting small rooms too. That'll determine if he doesn't get a lot of obelisk rooms.
Mm-hmm.
It's all going to depend on the layouts. And
Yeah.
again, it being random. Who knows? I mean, he could end up getting 5 obelisk rooms
So Nick, I've been playing
almost in a row.
Thousand Year Door, but yep, I'm only on like I'm only on chapter 1 still, but that's not many chapters, unless like each chapter. Yeah.
Yeah, and if Nick gets lucky and gets like 2 perks per level up or whatever. Oh, Josh got an obelisk room.
Nice.
That'll be some nice
Yeah,
XP.
it will be.
Obelisks are awesome for XP, especially if you get a perk that turns your chalices into XP as well. Like when you can pick up the gold chalices, it just becomes awesome. Josh is level 6. Okay, Nick got a scavenge room. Those aren't bad, XP wise, because you get XP for every rock you pick up. I did not see what level Nick was. I think he was 8.
I turned away. I didn't see.
It's all good.
The obelisk rooms do take time though. That's
that's the thing. Is
Yeah.
like I was getting to that, and then I focused back on Josh getting the obelisk room. Was Nick could get like 5 obelisk rooms and get a shitload of XP, but it's gonna cost him time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's twofold. You have to take
What was
out
your
all the
indifference?
obelisks, and then... Okay. Indifference.
I can't read that from here.
Divine Gift. Nick got a level up. That's cool. Okay, so Nick's indifference was staff uses less mana, everything else uses more.
Okay.
He got another gift. Perk availability. on
More
level up,
invisible
so-
enemies.
So we got 2 good gifts and 1 indifference that isn't that big a deal. The staff mana using less, cool.
Still doing better than me. I'll tell you
Everything
that.
else using more, it's give or take. Nick prefers to use staffs anyway. He did get Lady Audrey though, which is bad. This is a really bad boss. Although I think the cube hurts her. No matter what. No, it does not. I know poison does. Poison will affect her even when her flaps are up. So Josh can actually get a little bit of time back here. Because even Nick's staff speed isn't that great, so he's not going to be able to do a
He's gotta deal with those
shitload of damage
invisible
each
enemies,
time.
He's got to deal with those invisible enemies, though. He's still working on it.
Oh, he got invisible enemies.
Yeah, he
again.
got it the second time.
Yeah,
That's why you
that's...
wait his time.
Although, he does have the Seeker.
It's kind of not working great.
Yeah. It should help a little bit, though, but it is a big room, too, which
it's
that's
really
the big
big.
thing. Oh, skeleton, so he knows it's on the ground. There it is. Alright, so he's out of there. Alright, so...
Nick just
Probably hemorrhaged time on that, honestly. Maybe lost a little bit on Josh's side. Nick's probably still about as ahead as he was.
Nick's a good bit ahead.
He didn't lose nearly as much time as I thought he was going
No.
to Lady Audrey. He doesn't have a book yet. I think Josh does not have an alchemist weapon yet.
Or a staff.
Oh, you don't have a staff?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I traded wand. I got the perk that gives me a more powerful wand,
Okay.
but it takes all my weapons.
Okay. I was going to say, I thought you had a staff earlier.
Again, it's a good investment.
Yeah, I mean, buffing your wand can be good. It's all about play style, so.
Yep.
And Josh did get a book that he really likes out of the Rings, so.
No divine punishments, or yeah, nice.
I didn't even
There's-
see the level.
Yeah.
Went
Oh,
too
you couldn't
fast.
see the number?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing, like, it's hard to catch them because they just hammer through it, obviously. Trying to save time there.
I saw Josh was a little late. I don't know where Nick is at.
I'd venture Nick's probably 2 ahead. So he's probably 10 to 11 area. If he's close to 11, we'll be able to tell on the next level up, though, because
Mm-hmm.
it'll be fairly easy to see it. Nick trying to platform.
Nope.
Which is, that's just hilarious, because, yeah, no, you can jump far in this game, but you cannot jump high. You jump ridiculously far, but you do not jump high. I want to stress, over here on Nick's side, these rooms you do not have to clear, based on our house rules, because just walking in them
Is enough.
activates the room, and you can see it, like, on the map clearly.
But he did get his third weapon.
He did get a third weapon.
Yes.
He got his alchemist weapon. I didn't see what it was.
I did not either.
But yeah, so you don't actually have to go all the way in those rooms or do anything. You just have to get in enough to activate them. That was actually a change to our original house rules. The last time they ran, and Nick ran into a room that would have been probably a good 10 to 15-minute time sink of trying to platform through it. It was bad. So we decided to make that little adjustment. It's a risk reward. If you want the item, you can do it, or you can just skip it. Save yourself time, or maybe save yourself time later, depending on how everything works out. Nick's amulet seemed pretty cool. I think that's what caused that shockwave, so... Or no, that's right. Nick needed a book, not an alchemist weapon. Josh needed the alchemist weapon. So his book, it looks like poison. That would have been really good. It is poison.
Yeah.
That would have been really good last fight. Because, like I was saying, Lady Audrey takes poison damage no matter what. So if you have a poison weapon, you can just plow through her. Okay, Josh got Lady Audrey as well. Yep. That's not great considering... Well, actually, trading in the staff did do him a lot of favors there, because that is really good wand damage. The fact that just his wand was putting out that much, that was some good damage. He's still obviously behind Nick.
By quite a margin.
Yeah, Nick... He's behind by about half a floor. But if Nick keeps getting big rooms or gets awful room modifiers or anything like that, we could see a little bit of shifting here.
Yeah, we'll see. About halfway through at this point.
Yeah,
So,
Nick for sure, because he's about halfway through the third floor.
Yeah, Nick
so.
is.
Yeah. I'm extremely interested in the fact that they both got the same bosses.
Nick is level 11. Nick is
Okay.
level 11. Yep.
So yeah.
I think Josh is about to hit 9.
Yep,
So.
he'll hit 9 at the end of this fight. So yeah, about 2. So that goes to show you, like, playing Sid, you definitely get that bonus, you know, if it's worth starting with lower stuff. You start with lower health than a lot of the characters. I think your mana pools for, like, your wand and stuff are lower at the beginning. So it's a give or take, but you can get those up faster because of you getting a lot of levels. Josh just took thick skin. I saw that, so take less damage. That's a good one.
And now they're both on floor 3.
Yep. There is a room modifier, or not a room modifier, but there is a, I don't know if it's a punishment or an indifference that Nick could get where he'd have to clear the rooms again. If he got that...
Indifference.
Is it an indifference? Okay.
Because he can't get punishments anymore.
Ah, that's right.
Why is that?
Because he got a perk when he leveled.
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, if Nick got that, that would cost him pretty much a floor, basically. And Josh would probably be able to catch up, if not pass, at that point. Granted, saying that, I've never seen that come up. So, we'll see. It would be a testament to Nick's normal bad luck if he got that. But then again, in Ziggurat, he's weirdly lucky,
opposite.
so yeah. There's 12 for him. He's taking Scholar, of course, so
Yep.
he's going to get even more XP for Knowledge Gems.
Can't quite tell how much more of this floor that he has yet to clear, but I imagine
see,
we're getting close.
I see at least one room he hasn't gone into. I think he's got 3 that are at least visible right now. 3 paths he hasn't gone down. And much as to his luck, they're kind of opposite directions. Here's one. This is a dead end, so this will just be this room. He doesn't have another one after this way. Whoop. Oh, okay, that's on my end. I thought Nick's stream cut for a second, like the audio, but no, it's just me buffering. Okay, Nick got a treasure box.
Yep.
That has scavenge in it. Okay, that's going to cost a couple minutes, but he is going to get more XP.
It's looking like he's making quick work of it.
Yeah, he got lucky. Small room.
Right.
Small room will always be good for scavenge.
I just got some rooms that would be cleared again.
Oh.
Ooh. Oof.
So yeah, that's gonna put Josh behind.
Yeah.
Even more.
That's
so now it would literally take Nick getting that or dying.
Yes.
Third.
Which if Nick dies, he could still come back. As unlikely as it is.
I think at this point it might be too far gone. I don't know.
Yeah, it's also really unlikely. I mean, they're both on easy. They both played pretty much the shit out of this game recently.
Yeah, I don't think you can come back from dying at this point.
Okay, Nick's going to the boss here for floor 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I only foresee death or really, really bad layouts and like Nick needs a lot of stuff to go wrong to lose right now.
Yeah, he does.
Josh got kind of boned early.
You say that because I'm fighting skeletons.
I actually didn't know, but I guess pun accidentally intended. I could go the rest of my life and never fucking fight those stupid dodos in this game again.
It's like Nick is making quick work of this boss right
Oh
here.
yeah, this boss, if you have the health to survive, this boss is nothing. Although Nick was close. He
doesn't have a ton of max HP, so
No. Josh has 150.
Yeah.
Like I think 4 technically is his max.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick's got 86. So there's a big difference there.
It's 4-4 for Nick now.
Yep. Ooh, giant dodos. Giant fire-breathing dodos. That's... Yeah, those things suck, but...
Ooh.
Yeah, that fire breath is not your friend. It is not, nor will it ever be. It sucks. Josh, do you have the cheetah amulet?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so Josh can actually catch up little bits of time there using that whenever he gets a second. Ooh. That fall into that lava would have hurt. He's still on floor 3, so...
I mean, it's hard to tell if he's been making up time or not.
We'll see here at the boss, because this is Nick's first room still. Or second room.
Yeah.
So... He could be making up a little bit of time if Josh has, like, maybe one room left and then the boss. He might have made up a little bit of time.
Truth. That would just suck for the other person. You just lose. I mean, it is based off of, one of the most powerful Maiar. So.
Yeah. So Nick made a comment over on his stream. He's waiting for one of the two of them to get Lidless Eye. That spell is absolutely amazing. It's turrets. You can just throw up automated turrets.
Yeah.
They're just giant eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
And it does... You can create up to 5. It just does ridiculous damage.
Gotcha.
Pretty much if either of them got it, bosses would be almost trivial. And like everything else would be way easier, because that combined with staffs or even Nick's cube, nothing.
Oh. Gift.
Okay, that
I can't read
enemy
it.
speed decreased. Attack rate increased, but deals less damage. Okay, and he got increased defense as the last one, basically. So, not bad. The worst thing being the damage decreased, but with the staff, it's more of DPS anyway. It's just so fast. All the staffs are just meant to be really fast, so it's like, you don't need to be hitting hard, you just need to be hitting fast with it. So, that should be fine.
You can only attack while in the air. Wonderful.
Ooh.
That's a bad room modifier. That's awful.
No, you pretty much have this run in the bag, Nick.
Yeah, this room's gonna take a good bit.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
Oh, Nick got an obelisk.
Yeah.
Is this his first obelisk
I
room?
believe so.
I don't remember seeing one prior to this.
He's gonna take
Which, again, good XP, long time. Because you have to double clear this room, basically. You have to do all the obelisks, and then go back through and kill everything.
I think he can afford a little bit of time, though.
Oh,
I think this is
yeah,
beneficial.
unless like, he just could not find the obelisk, or, attacking everything, he just drained his mana pool and would have had to rely on his wand. He's fine.
Yeah, he's just got another level up.
Yeah, bar really big rooms. Some rooms have to be cleared again. Which actually, yeah, Josh is even further behind. Nick's pretty much got this in the clear unless he really gets overconfident and makes a mistake.
Josh still hasn't hit the third boss room yet, has he?
There he is.
Well, there he is
Third
now.
boss
Yeah.
now. He did get a different boss. I hate this boss. I hate the Prime Golem. It's just so much shockwave and just so much shit going on screen at the same time.
Gotcha.
And Josh having the cheetah amulet actually is really useful here because he's able to keep away from him and avoid, a lot of the shock waves and the fire blasts and the little annoying, children this guy spawns that just blow up in your face. Alright, Josh is on to 4-4. Nick is still... Nick's still on floor 4. It seems like he's been getting bigger rooms on this floor.
Yeah, it has.
Which
seemed like
is
that.
definitely slowing him a bit.
Yeah.
If Josh gets smaller rooms or better mapping, he could gain a little bit of time back here. Come back a little bit.
I'd say he's about half a floor ahead, though, at this point.
Oh, Nick's definitely at least half a floor
Yeah.
ahead. But again, if Nick gets really big rooms, I've seen it. The big rooms start to fluster and annoy him, and he starts slowing. Yeah, and he's got he's got this long hallway, and again, even the hallways are awful. He's got fucking explosive
I have a
carrots.
whole thing of carrots, Nick. I hate the carrots.
Oh yeah, the amount that Josh hates carrots is...
I hate the carrot boss,
hilarious.
and if they give me the carrot boss, I'm throwing on the controller and walking away. Fuck this. Yeah, fucking bullshit. See, I've learned how to beat King Blob, so I'll take King Blob over. No, literally, like, you just have to circle him.
Yeah, again, Nick's complaining about King Blob. King Blob is not a hard boss. The hardest thing about King Blob is learning how to dodge. And once you learn that boss is not difficult. It sucks early game because you don't have a lot of health. And his attacks do a lot of damage. But, that being said, it's not that bad. Nick getting more of the little plants here.
Yep.
But he does have the poison weapon, so
So that does help
they'll
a
just
lot,
die.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I actually learned the one character, Loki, his wand, its alt fires poison. So you just blast through those things. You don't even have to use up
Nice.
mana, really.
Yeah.
You can just use your wand and boom, boom, boom. Nick's got one more room in the fourth, at least one more that he can see in the fourth floor. So
That could easily become a few rooms now.
yeah, if it could be like two small rooms connected. He could get a long trap hall that he has to go through to get to the next room. It looks like he lucked out though. This looks like it's just one small room. So as long as he's fairly quick in here, and he got big enemies, so they're good. You're gonna have less of them in here anyway, so he should be fine. I'm kind of rooting to see King Blob as Nick's fourth boss.
I don't think King Blob is in the cycle.
I don't think it is
I don't
either. I don't think
either.
it's that high in the cycle, but it'd be really funny.
Yeah. I think he's only in the first and second pool.
Yeah.
So
He's definitely in the second, but
Yeah.
I believe Nick is making his way to the fourth boss.
Yes.
Currently.
I believe so. He's got the portal key, so yeah, all he's got to do is just walk in the room and see who he gets.
Here we go.
you got Bastion.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, that's not bad. That's fairly easy. Just try not to die to like whatever weird thing he summons. I don't think it's always dodos. I think he summons random enemies. Maybe it is always dodos. I do not remember, honestly.
It's a lot of dodos. It might.
Yeah. Because I thought I've seen... Ooh, look at Nick's HP. It is very low. He needs to finish this fight now.
He is at 10 HP.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was.
And...
those dodos come in 8 HP. Oh, okay.
Ooh, cut it close.
Alright. Clench that one out a little.
Let's see what the final boss does to him.
Oh, and Josh gets an obelisk room.
Yep. It's going to take up more time.
Yep. Although I think he lucked out. I think they spawned next to each other. Which is really lucky that A, he only has 2, and B, they spawned right next to each other. And just look at that staff speed. I mean, that's just absurd.
Yeah,
But he has these things, which are just damage sponges.
Yeah. No, actually I don't.
Nick's got stylish now, so he has
Is it
to...
the best alchemy?
He can only attack while jumping.
I got Bastion as well.
20. It's interesting that they're on the same boss pace. I'm wondering if, since they're both playing on the PC, if the PC difficulties are set versus the Xbox.
What do you mean?
Because on the Xbox, it's always random. Like, there's a pool that they pull from for each, like, floor boss. But the fact that both of them are getting the exact same bosses on each floor...
Well, they didn't on the third floor.
Didn't they?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's just really weird. It's just a really weird coincidence. Okay. Josh cleared Bastion extremely quickly. Like,
Yeah.
blinking to fucking miss it quick. And Josh is on the
Definitely
final floor
catching
now. Yeah, he's... Yeah. Killing Bastion that fast versus Nick.
Yeah.
And way safer, too. That's always nice. Yeah, Nick getting big rooms on this final floor, which I think the final floor is always set to have the most rooms. So if he keeps getting big rooms or gets really bad room modifiers, like he got stylish. And he got invisible enemies now. So... But that poison and that staff, their spread are really good for that. And, you know, the cubes, I mean, they just latch onto anything near them.
I got the magma rifle, Nick.
Josh's alchemist weapon now. He got the magma rifle. Not bad alchemist weapon. Okay, Nick's got no health potions dropped in this room, and he does not have a lot of health. Like, he's at 104, Josh is at 200. It's a big... Oh, wait.
Just pick some up.
I thought it said no health potion. Whatever.
Okay.
I guess I couldn't tell what his
yeah.
modifier said
What
that. Alright, let's see. Divine Indifference. You will jump when you suffer damage. Okay, that's not that bad. Divine Indifference. Oh, that's going to be a time cost.
Experience, you know, what you need.
What do you get?
Well, his gift was reduced staff mana usage, which is good. His Indifference, his second one was some rooms have to be cleared again. That's going to give Josh some time back.
Yeah, you'd think. But,
although Josh currently has the room modifier Frog, you can only move while jumping. Yeah, so we'll see. Again, I think Nick was like 4, maybe 5 rooms in. It's not a huge loss. It would have been far worse if he had cleared everything but that room with the boss and had to go back. Frog, though, Frog's not a bad modifier for Josh. It's just kind of annoying is the thing. So we'll see. I'm wondering, cause I've never had the modifier, I'm wondering if it actually changes room requirements when you have to redo them. So if we'll see like an extra obelisk room for Nick or, you know, like a big scavenger room. Those are probably the biggest time sinks. Josh has exploding enemies. But yeah, the big scavenger rooms are they're horrible time sinks. Because not all the scavenger crystals spawn at once. They only spawn as you collect them. So you can be running back and forth across the big map trying to find them. And it is seeming like Nick's getting big rooms again.
It is.
So this is definitely... I would love it if this comes down to within about a minute of each other. Or less.
Looking like it might be close.
If we got final boss fight was the determining factor...
That's what I'm thinking it's going to be.
That'd be awesome. I'd love it. Oh, Nick got scavenger. Okay, it's not that big a room, though. This isn't horrible. But... Or, no, Josh got scavenger. My bad. Wrong screen. No, not big room. That's not bad. That's recoverable. I literally only realized because of the health. I was like, when did Nick get to 118 health? I didn't even think he was over 110 yet.
We're on the left side.
Yeah.
Because we are on the left side.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Josh can clear this room now. That'll be good. Yeah, his cheetah amulet really helping with that scavenger. Just being able to zip around that small room really quickly and pick everything that's spawning it up. That's a good pickup.
What's your amulet?
Although Nick's like earthquake amulet there, not bad. Not bad.
No, it's working.
Yeah, it's at least giving him a little bit of distance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's an obelisk room for Nick.
Yeah, not very useful at this point.
Yeah, and his staff speed is not that great.
No.
And nothing else he has is really going to be fast on these. I mean, that was not bad, but I mean, Josh's staff is just absurd. Josh, what's your room modifier right now?
Red and blue. Reality is red and blue. It's a 3D thing.
Ah, okay. So, room modifier that didn't really make a difference.
It's like big pixels. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, okay. Big pixels is just awful, though. Yeah. So I think Josh is a 20. I don't think Nick has a 2-level lead over him anymore. I think it might only be 1 at this point.
I think he has more than that.
Really?
Thought he was like mid-20s.
Maybe. Maybe I missed a couple. The
Yeah,
last one I saw for Nick was 20.
22.
Oh,
Okay, so he's still got...
Thought he was higher than that, but yeah.
So, alright. So he's about where he was, honestly. 'Cause Nick was always about like 2.5 over because of Sid. Which just goes to show, Sid will give you more levels. It's just not... It depends. It's not necessarily the better setup because of all the other things. Yeah, that's... Nick's you have to figure out which rooms need to be redone.
Don't change my staff. Don't change my staff. Don't ever change my staff.
Josh got staff change, but again, you're able to just switch right back. Although I think the Scarab staff isn't that bad. Reduce staff mana usage. That's really nice. With that speed and everything.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking Josh is probably down to 1 MP per shot, which is just ridiculous with the staffs. It is absolutely absurd. Okay, treasure box. Ooh, perk card. Warlock.
Nice.
Nice.
Also, I have the perk Trader. I don't know if you know what that does.
What does Trader do?
Yep. All gems fill all mana.
That's useful too.
Lesser degrees, but again, like, if you have good staff, it's just like, again, God.
So yeah, this is interesting. This race really came back here on this final floor.
Oh yeah.
This floor was not kind to Nick. And
neither was 4.
Yeah, that's true. Again, Josh just chewing through obelisks now. He's at 21, Nick's at 23, I believe halfway through.
I don't know how much more Nick has to do though. I think he's getting...
Remember, he has to re-clear rooms and they don't disappear, so he's got to actually go back through.
Right.
Which is a little bit of the time sink.
Right.
I think he's going into the final boss right now. I think he's re-cleared everything.
He is.
Yep, he's checking, so... This might come down to about a minute, though. If Josh...
Really close.
Because we can't see Josh's map. Actually, no one can.
No. No one can.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Josh has one more room and then the final boss. Maybe 2. Because he picked up a lot of time with Nick having to go back through stuff.
He did, but Nick is making quick work of this final boss.
Oh, the final boss is made of fucking tissue paper by this point. I mean, they're both in the 20s. This is easy. I mean, they're going to be able to chew through them.
As long as Nick doesn't get himself killed.
Yeah.
This is looking in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to play it safe here.
Yeah. This guy is not going to drop health potions.
No,
likely. Josh, tell Nick to stay on his stat screen
Nick, stay on
when
your stats
when he
screen
finishes.
when you're done.
20.
Both low.
This is really close.
They're
Nick's
both
gonna have
low.
to squeak this out. Oh,
Oh, that's one hit or so. It's gotta
5.
be.
Oh. It's just gonna take one rogue blast, and Nick is going to lose this in the end.
Yeah, but
There, he cleared it. Nick is done as Josh enters the fight. So this is coming down to about a minute to 30 seconds with Josh and that staff. I mean, he does not even have to watch his health.
Done.
oh, he doesn't care.
Yep. And there we go. Josh is cleared. I want to look at their
In-game
times.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Dude,
what's
we literally finished within like 30 seconds of each other. It was awesome.
what's Nick's in-game time? Rooms cleared.
Yeah, I
Time. Yeah, 41:53. That's really good. Josh, you can just read us yours.
42-49.
Oh, so it was a minute.
Wait, did you have a better
wait.
time than Nick?
And I thought you said 41:53.
Oh yeah, 41:53,
Yeah.
and what was
Literally, it
yours?
was a minute.
Yeah, it was a minute.
Okay, so yeah, that was really good, really good. And
I
real
got sick
time,
now.
real time had to have been about the same, considering the fact that neither of them died.
Right.
So
Is Regeneration Amulet really better than the fucking Health Amulet that just gives it to you automatically? Like, outright? I don't know.
do you guys want to try a normal race?
No.
I think that's good enough.
Alright, Nick. Next time, whenever you want to do it. I'm done for right now.
Good victory, Nick. Good victory. Close.
Was close.
We gotta give Josh that clap and a half for the comeback. Again, taking a basically 2 to 3 minute fall behind and coming back from that. Solid.
Good game, Nick.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's about it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright.
Congrats. We'll try and do this every now and then.
Sure.
Race this and maybe find some other stuff that we want to play together. Yeah. We'll see you guys.
Yep.